Namaste, Pranam, Gita Dhyanam. Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Grathitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitam Ritavarshinim Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayinim Ambatva manusandadhami Bhagavad-gite Vavadveshinim. O Bhagavad Gita, with which Lord Narayana himself gave enlightenment to Partha, the ancient sage Vyasa included it in the Mahabharata. O goddess, showerer of the nectar-like knowledge of non-dualism contained in your 18 chapters, O my affectionate mother, the destroyer of rebirth, I meditate upon thee. Krishna Vandana. Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kansachanura Mardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Son of Vasudeva, the slayer of Kansa and Chanur, extreme delight for Mother Devaki, O Lord Krishna, the supreme teacher of the universe, my salutations to you. The Moksha Sannyasa Yoga 18th Adhyaya of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and Sri Krishna has recently told us that how a person devoid of any egoism, a person whose understanding is absolutely clear, crystal clear, how that person, even if he kills all these people on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, he is not the one who has killed. And then he is also not bound. He is also not bound by the fruits of the karma. Otherwise, normally speaking, if somebody kills somebody, he would get a dire punishment, isn't it? But Sri Krishna says, if one even does such kind of the most unacceptable work of killing somebody, but if that person who is killing is devoid of any ego, whose intelligence is not tarnished, whose understanding is not tainted, that person, he has not done anything then. That Sri Krishna had told that Yasya naham kruto bhava na aham krutah. Yasya naham kruto bhava buddhir yasya na lipyate hatvapi sa iman lokan, all these people on the Kurukshetra battlefield, even if he kills all these, na hanti, he has not killed anybody, na nibadhyate, nor he is bound by the fruits of that action of killing all these people. He is as clean as a clean slate. There is no taint. He is absolutely a white cloth without even a speck of darkness on it, without even a speck of blackness on it. And on that particular teaching of Sri Krishna, Sri Ramakrishna has given some wonderful teaching. Sri Ramakrishna says, Purusha is free from karma. Like the egotistic and those with deluded minds, they may put up the blame on Purusha. They may put up the blame on the Paramatma. He is the doer. Sri Ramakrishna says Purusha is absolutely free from doing any karma. No vibration of any kind takes place in him. There is no doing. There is the Paramatman, the Purusha is sitting in its own glory, in its own bliss, in its own peace, in its own calmness. There is nothing that the Purusha does. Prakriti is the doer of all karma. The moment the Prakriti gets projected from the Purusha, all this activity starts. Otherwise, there is nothing but calmness prevailing all around. There is nothing but bliss prevailing all around, the Paramanandam, the state of the Paramanandam. But the moment Prakriti gets projected, then all the activity starts. Prakriti is the doer of all karma, while Purusha is merely the witness of it. Purusha, like the head of the family. Head of the family normally under the typical old Indian days. The head of the family used to be only sit at one place. It was his wife who was running around doing everything who used to do. The lady of the house was so active, everything was being done by her. But the man of the house, he knew what is happening. It is not that he was doing anything. He was getting, the things were happening. That landlady was so much actively involved in getting everything done. But the Purusha was sitting quietly, just witnessing what is happening around. Purusha is merely the witness to it. But the presence of the Purusha, but for the presence of Purusha, no action is possible for Prakriti. That is also for sure. If Purusha is not there, how can Prakriti be there? How can Prakriti herself get projected from that immense tattva of the Purusha? That immense reality of the Purusha, the ultimate reality of Purusha. If Purusha is not there, Prakriti also won't be there. There won't be any activity. And it will be null and void. But since Purusha is there eternal. Eternally Purusha is there. And there is no action within Purusha himself, itself or herself. But the moment Prakriti gets projected, all this, the halla gulla starts, for that matter. So that is what Sri Ramakrishna had taught in line with Sri Krishna's teaching, that the person with ego only feels that they are doing something. That ego, that tented mentality, I am the doer. That such a magnificent influence of the Mahamaya, of the Prakriti, I am doing it. And then they start doing everything. But otherwise, the Jivatman which is there inside dwelling, Jivatman is not involved at all. It is all this body, this mind, these senses that are busy doing everything. Now, Sri Krishna is again going to tell further about how this there are various kind of triads, the threefold agencies, the threefold causes, the threefold reasons for every action. Like he told the reasons of the five basic causes, the factors which make all the works get done, the five factors, and then the three constituents of our body, the sharir, vaka and mana, the body, the thought and the mind. And now Sri Krishna says, likewise, there are so many triads, there are so many triputis, the three-fold aspects which are involved in getting any work done. What is that? The first two sets of triads, the triputis, the threefold factors, Sri Krishna is narrating in this 18th shloka. Jñānaṁ, jñeyaṁ, parijñātā, tri-vidhā karma-chodanā, karaṇaṁ karma karteti, tri-vidhaḥ karma-saṅgrahaḥ. Tri-vidhā karma-saṅgrahaḥ and tri-vidhā karma-chodanā. Karma-chodanā is the impulse of action. What is the impulse of action? Sri Krishna says there are three factors which act as impulse of action. These three things, because of these three things, one feels like doing some action. And which are these three things? Jñānaṁ, the knowledge. Jñeyaṁ, jñeyaṁ is the object of knowledge. And parijñātā, the one who knows everything. Now these three, the jnana, the knowledge, jñeyaṁ, the knowable, what is the object, what is to be known, and the knower, they form the impulse to any action, Sri Krishna says. And then karma-saṅgrahaḥ. Karma-saṅgrahaḥ is the basis of action. Again, there are three factors for undertaking any action. The basis of any action are karaṇaṁ, karma, karta, iti. Karaṇaṁ is the organs. that are required to do anything. Without organs, we can't do anything. The 5 jnanendriyas and 5 karmendriyas, the 5 senses of perception and 5 senses of action. Karaṇaṁ. Then karma, the actual work. The actual work that is to be done. That is also the part of the process, isn't it? So the senses, the karma and karta. Karta is the ultimate owner of the work, one who is the doer. Now, who is the doer? That is a point of debate, whether it is I am doing it or he is doing it. That Sri Krishna will explain to us. Jñānaṁ, jñeyaṁ, parijñātā, tri-vidhā, karma-chodanā, karaṇaṁ, karma karteti, tri-vidhaḥ, karma-saṅgrahaḥ. The knowledge, the object of knowledge, and the knower. These three, they form the threefold incitement to action. These are the impetus, these are the points which actually make a person to work. The knowledge, the object of knowledge, and the knower. And then the instrument, the object, and the agent. Again the karaṇaṁ, karma, karta. Karaṇaṁ is the cause, the instrument which makes this thing happen. If we are traveling in a motor car becomes an instrument in which we travel from one place to another. That is the karaṇaṁ. Karma is going from one place to another. That is the action, actual action. And karta, the driver who is driving that car, becomes the karta because he is driving us along. So Sri Krishna says these are the 3 inputs for any action. These are the 3 impulses for any action. The knowledge, the object to be known, and the knower. The action, the cause, that is the instrument, the karma, the actual action, and the actual doer of the action. These 3 are the basis for undertaking any karma. So now Shri Krishna is actually explaining to us all the intricacies of performing certain work. How we can understand whether we are doing it or he or she or it is doing it. Now in this shloka, Shri Krishna has told about the 3 the impulses and the 3 bases for performing any action. The knowledge mentioned herein refers to the knowledge obtained through senses. Now, whenever we get knowledge, we get knowledge because of our senses. We get knowledge because of our senses. We read something, we understand something, we digest that information, and we get knowledge, which is in fact someone else's earlier experience, which is put there in the knowledge. In that, the knowable. When we understand that knowable, it becomes knowledge, and we are the knowers for that matter. Now, there are so many things in this world we don't know. We know a few things, we don't know so many things. For example, if we want to, say, learn to play cricket, we want to have knowledge of what is cricket. First of all, we should know what is that game. So the knowledge is to know about the game of cricket. That is, once I know everything about the game of cricket, I get that knowledge. Now, what is the object of knowledge? What is the jñeyaṁ? The game of cricket is the jñeyaṁ. And parijñātā, I am the parijñātā. I am the one who should know it. I am the one who is the knower of these things. I make an effort. I try to study what is that game of cricket. That is the object. Then I come to know, oh, this is how the game of cricket is being played. 2 teams, 11 players each side, and then 1 batting, 1 bowling. Then there are also so many other incidental factors, the umpires, the crowd, the 12th man, the substitutes. And this is how the game is played with certain rules. Those rules again keep on changing every now and then I know that, okay, this is cricket. So that game, the what is cricket is the knowledge. The game of cricket is the object, and I am the knower. Now, once I get to know this, then I think of playing cricket. Then there has to be some instrument. There has to be instrument which will induce me to play cricket. Now, this knowledge of cricket has put that inducement. I have got everything. I know how to bat. I know how to bowl. I know how to keep the wickets. I know how to prevent runs. I know how the game is played. So that jnāna, that jñeyaṁ, and that jñātā become the impulse for me to play cricket. Things are okay till that first line of this shloka, till that first part of the shloka. The second part is karaṇaṁ karma karta. Karaṇaṁ is now I want instrument, I want my gear. If I am going to bat, I need bat. If I am going to bowl, I need bowl. So the instrument has to be there. Then actual karma, my playing cricket on that field of cricket, on that pitch, on that ground. That is the karma. And who is the karta? I am the karta. So I am the jñātā as well as I am the karta. When I am studying something, when I am gaining knowledge, that time I am jñātā, but when I am doing, I am karta. So this is how Sri Krishna has explained to us that how any karma, how for performing any karma, first you need some kind of impulse, some kind of initiative, some kind of incitement. Once you get that incitement, once you get that knowledge, then you are ready to jump into that arena of karma. And then once you jump into the arena of karma, which three things are required? Which forms the basis of performing karma? Which forms the basis of me playing a game of cricket? Instrument is required. I need bat, I need ball, I need all the stumps have to be there, the team has to be there, the opponent has to be there. So all these, they happen to become the instrument then. And then there is karma, playing cricket. Aha, I am batting, I am hitting the ball to 6 out of ground. That is all the part of karma. And then there is karta. I'm playing the cricket. I'm playing the match. I'm playing the game. So Sri Krishna says, for every work, there are three impulses, the three impulse incitements, the jnana, the jñeyaṁ, and the jñātā. And there are also three bases for action, the karaṇaṁ, karma, and karta. Now, Jivatman, in our life as such, in the spiritual life, in our day-to-day life, the Jivatman is the jñātā and the karta. And various aspects, they are jñeyaṁ and the karma. And our senses, our organs, they are the karaṇaṁ. They are the instruments to know, study something, to understand something. So this is what Sri Krishna has explained to us in this 18th shloka on the jñāna, jñeyaṁ, parijñātā, the karaṇaṁ, karma, karta. So in this 18th shloka, Sri Krishna has given us a clear-cut hint that it is the jñātā and the karta, they are one and the same thing basically. And what is that? That is the Jivatman. Now, this Jivatman is graded both in the knowledge gaining, I'm the knower, as well as in his responsibility as the doer of the work, the ultimate karta. So what brings this differentiation of being a knower, being a jñātā, and being a karta? That Sri Krishna is going to tell us next in the 19th shloka that we will take up in our next reading. Till then, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Sri Krishna Arpanamastu. Jai Sri Ram Krishna. Jai Thakur Jai Ma. Jai Swamiji.